I just saw Tomorrowland yesterday. I'm recording it on this little video cell phone camera today. You may see it today, tomorrow, or 5 years from now because the internet's weird. So for those of you watching in 2016, we better have jetpacks. So yeah, get to work on that. Tomorrowland is directed by Brad Bird, stars George Clooney, Hugh Laurie, Britt Roberts, and this new girl. She was kind of mysterious in the movie, but I think her name's Casey in real life, and she did a really good job. Now, what you need to know about Tomorrowland is the amount of hype that they've built up around this movie. They've done a really good thing with it by not showing anyone what it's really about. They kind of see this thing, what is Tomorrowland? Could you be in Tomorrowland? Is this Tomorrowland? Is it another dimension? Where is Tomorrowland? That kind of stuff. So the problem with that is they built up this hype and expectation that everybody wants it to be their Tomorrowland. And so when they finally get there, it's always going to disappoint. And I think that's the biggest hurdle in the movie, is that once you're going, it's kind of like this mystery unraveling, kind of like an onion when you're going there. And then once you get there, it's okay, but it takes a very different turn from what you kind of expect it to do and what the rest of the movie was. The directing was really good in this movie. There were some shots that really there were some scenes and shots in the way he kind of directed the action sequences. It took my breath away. It was like Star Wars. I can't even believe what I'm watching on the screen kind of stuff. It went to really safe in the end. There was some direction that was just flawless. So one thing that this movie does really well, and one thing that Disney is really good at in general, is selling an emotion. This movie is kind of taken off of Tomorrowland from Disney World. Primarily, from what I can tell, it's influenced heavily by the Carousel of Progress. Girl in blue at the very beginning of the film, and the entrance to the Carousel of Progress, the advertisement has a girl in a blue dress that's almost identical. And they just have this kind of emotional nostalgia, kind of wonderment is the experience that they're kind of going for. They sell it perfectly. And that's one thing that you have to give to Brad Bird. He did a great job in selling this kind of image and this kind of emotion. Walt Disney himself had this kind of wide-eyed optimism and wonder at what the technology could do in the future. It's so good at developing that nostalgia and wonder at the possibility of technology that once you get to Tomorrowland, then they kind of drop off that wonder and basically go into a lecture of why we've lost that wonder in real life. If they kept up that and made Tomorrowland as magical and mysterious as trying to get there, I believe it would have been a great film. But as it is, it's probably only a good film. Is this a perfect movie? No. Was it preachy and overbearing times? Yes. And the script fell apart in places, but it was that feeling that is what sold me to it. And because of that, I'm going to give this movie a Mickey Mouse ears and a Disney trading pin starter kit out of 10. But don't take my word for it. That's just an impression. Agree? Disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe if you